The drama does not get any better than this. Both opposition parties in the National Assembly have accused the government of stalling the process towards amending the law on financial crimes and have been furnishing what they say is the proof. The seven-seat party AFC has already threatened not to support the amendments, and today the APNU took things a bit further. APNU pulled out of a committee that is expected to tidy up the amendments proposed by the government and send the report back to the House for a vote. The opposition leader David Granger wrote President Donald Ramatar today, stating that he was shown a letter from the Caribbean Financial Action Task Force dated April 10. The letter was addressed to the President and was circulated to members of the Special Select Committee concerning amendments to the Anti-Money Laundering and Countering the Financing of Terrorism Act. The Caribbean Financial Action Task Force recommended that President Ramatar share its letter to members of the government, the leader of the opposition as well as members of the opposition, and all technical public sector officials involved in the fight against money laundering. The letter noted that Guyana's report to the plenary of the Caribbean Financial Action Task Force be comprehensive, in writing, and submitted to the Secretariat well ahead of the plenary meeting, and in any event by May 6, 2013. Granger said that he did not receive a copy of the said letter from the President and asked Mr. Ramatar for an explanation of his refusal to share the letter. As such, Granger instructed the APNU representatives of the Select Committee to take no further part in the work of the committee until a satisfactory explanation is received from the President. The non-passage of the amendments to the money laundering bill could shame the government for failing to act and could put the country on an international blacklist for not doing enough to combat money laundering and stopping financing for terrorism. The Special Parliamentary Committee was set up to examine and tidy up the amendments proposed by the government. The People's Progressive Party Civic continues to hold fast on its position as it tries to whip up public support for its rush of the Anti-Money Laundering and Countering the Financing of Terrorism Amendments Bill 2013 to be passed in the National Assembly. Speaking at the party's headquarters, a member of the party's Central Executive Committee, Irfan Ali, outlined several effects if the bill is not passed. The minister said if Guyana were to be blacklisted, it will take more than 7 years to get back on track in terms of Guyana conducting international business.
You would know that we have high level of remittances that comes to Guyana. You would know that we have a high level of business transfers, money transfers. You have MoneyGram, you have Western Union, you have banking transfers. Every single company that imports and exports utilize the financial architecture of having money transfers or money coming into Guyana. Now, so that is the first thing. So a large segment of the businesses, all the private sector will suffer. All of us will suffer.
The AFC, the other parliamentary party, is participating in the work of the committee. But when the amendments come up for a vote on May 22nd, the AFC could withhold its support if its demands are not met.